Hi, it's Anthony from CarPlayLife, and in this video I'll be checking out the Carluex Go wireless 3-in-1 CarPlay adapter. This closed Android 11 AI box adapter offers both wireless CarPlay and Android Auto on a wired CarPlay system or aftermarket receiver. It has YouTube and Netflix Android apps pre-installed. You can locally play music and videos from an inserted USB drive or wirelessly cast supported video apps from your phone to your CarPlay display. In the box you get a paper instructions manual, there is the wireless adapter itself, and you get a USB-A to USB-C power cable and a USB-A to C adapter for more modern CarPlay enabled vehicles. Looking over the adapter then, its size is similar to a few other 3-in-1 adapters that I reviewed. There are cooling vent holes underneath and on the sides. And on one end there is a USB-C port to connect to your CarPlay port using the supplied cable, and on the other end there is a USB-A port for media playback, charging and applying local firmware updates. I tried the adapter on my Pioneer 93 DAB CarPlay receiver, and its boot up time to the main menu took 29.87 seconds. This includes a short animation sequence before resting on its modern main menu interface. This interface features a media playback panel on the top left and shortcuts to launch both CarPlay and Android Auto below it. On the right hand side there is a panel of 6 icon shortcuts to access both YouTube and Netflix streaming apps, USB media playback, Bluetooth calling and music playback, and access the adapter's settings menu. Whilst below this panel there is a large button to exit the adapter's menu and return to the main car system menu. In the settings app you have quick access to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connections. You can also alter the language and time, check for updates and change the background theme and startup animation. Updates can be applied over the air, but unless you have any problems with compatibility with this adapter, I would leave any future updating alone. You can only toggle CarPlay to auto boot during startup, which in total takes around 39 seconds. I found it will not auto display CarPlay unless you press the CarPlay option on the main menu, which can be helpful or a burden at times. After pairing my iPhone to the adapter, boot up time took 7.74 seconds. Wireless CarPlay was surprisingly responsive, given that this adapter's low Wi-Fi 4 and 65 megabits per second bandwidth speeds. The music resumed just fine after messages, calling, as well as boot up, and microphone quality was good too. Hi, this is Anthony from CarPlayLife.com, and this is an audio test using the Carluex 3-in-1 CarPlay adapter. And this is an audio test. My experience with Android Auto wasn't as good though. It refused to pair straight away until I repeated the connection steps again. And once I got it working, the Android Auto display resolution was slightly lower than CarPlay, which is a common trait that I've seen on some of these 3-in-1 adapters. Boot up time took 11 seconds and calling was fine, and there wasn't too much delay with screen interactions. Further connections also faced some inconsistent connection issues, so I would hesitate to recommend this adapter if you plan on using it for Android Auto. Even with its USB port, this adapter doesn't support wired pass-through connection to CarPlay or Android Auto, but you can trickle charge your device from it should you find some value in doing that. Connecting to YouTube or Netflix requires an internet connection from a local Wi-Fi hotspot or wirelessly tethering from your phone. When connecting to Wi-Fi, it always seemed to alert that the passwords were incorrect, but seconds later it would connect and operate just fine. YouTube uses the older version of the app with its more clunky full screen layout. Audio in video streams was in sync with video for casual watching, and you can easily navigate back via the adapter's small back and home overlay buttons. In this video I'll be focusing on AI boxes that connect to a wired CarPlay system. Netflix performed just as well on this adapter too. The audio was in sync and navigating its menus was okay, given its lightweight hardware that's inside.
I've actually created this spark and this tension between the two of us.
Playing back video and music files from an inserted USB drive is a better way to avoid this adapter's limited internet connection options. Stored files will play back through its built-in media player. My test video files did run fine, however on high bitrate files the picture quality did become pixelated in various places to cope with some of the picture detail. One last feature of this dongle that isn't so obvious is its video and audio casting support. There's no menu screen icon to activate this, so at a glance you wouldn't really think that is possible, but by simply connecting the adapter to a device's Wi-Fi hotspot, you then have the option to cast video or audio directly from apps like YouTube YouTube, or you can simply select the OS menu option for screen mirroring or screen casting to cast your phone screen to the entire display instead. As always, you are limited from casting any copyrighted app content, but apps like YouTube, TikTok and Plex seem to work just well here, with good picture quality and audio in sync.
Display, and they are perfect if you find yourself in the car for a long period of time.
This Carluex Go wireless 3-in-1 CarPlay adapter retails for $139, £114 or €128 directly from their online store. And I'll leave direct links down below so you can learn more about this adapter and buy yourself one. Overall, the Go wireless adapter mirrors the same specs as most other 3-in-1 adapters that are selling today, other than its support in Android 11. What I found different with this adapter though is its ability to cast from devices a little bit more seamlessly. Its launcher menu was a little bit more modern and pleasing to the eye, and its settings offered plenty enough to tailor your experience. If you're an Android user looking for a 3-in-1 adapter like this one, my Android Auto experience with this adapter could have been a lot better, and I would likely look elsewhere for a better, more stable and higher resolution experience than what this adapter provides. For Apple users though, or for people who want to just cast video from your phone, or simply use any of the two video big streaming apps on your CarPlay display, then this Go wireless adapter from Carluex is probably worth checking out. If you'd like to watch another 3-in-1 car adapter review, you can check out this video here, and I'll see you there. Give us a thumbs up if you found this video helpful, and comments are always welcome. If you have any questions about the Go wireless adapter from Carluex, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.